Dropping straight out the coffin, locked in. Guess now you're all out of options. Watchmen, I'm a dark knight, no Gotham. Decimate your regiments and tearing through your squadrons. Rotten, plead all your sins to father, no caution. Drown out the screens with laughter, no conscience. Vow to go down like martyrs, and I'm burning all these Shermans like the Hindenburg disaster. Gun to your head, no, there's no turning back. Dead or alive like a Schrodinger's cat. They be like 9 with a 9 in their mouth, and like water, I'm known for disposing the trash. But a witness, I'm a madman. It's like Christmas when I pack mags. Take a big ship and I crash land. It's like click, click, then it's bang, bang. You can understand me like I'm abstract. Hit the 21 shots like it's blackjack. Fuck the Vatican, ain't one for back chat. Tell I'm pale for the chest like I'm Vlad. Cannot clap back, it's not happening. I'm a monster of God like I'm Anderson. I'm fighting these heathens, no paladin. Cause with the way that they fight me, it's also embarrassing. Whipping in my jackal so you know I bring the hounds. I'm a gunning down round after round after round after round after round. Every round to the mouth to the body count. I'll be leaving puddles on the battleground. Getting loud, I'll be striking on the clock like Big Ben. When in doubt, I'm up the ante like a pitch bend. Your life is in danger, so major. The barrel is aimed like I'll feed a Zen. Blood on my hands, blood on my shoes, blood on the air, blood on the ground, I'm on the move, better be scared. Blood on my lips, blood on my drip, blood in my lair. Enter the mists, if you insist, I'll answer your prayers. Blood on the walls, I'm unloading my shells. Blood in the street, hear the sound of the bells. London, this where the vampire dwells. Blood in the city, so welcome to hell.
One stage, top hot dog show. I speak Japanese. Listen. Hey, からも叩けケツ決めされめかからかよかこしからまだめっとなるとまりとまりべ白となるどうなるどうかめないバカもなこちりものもなこしとこしょなやこしょこめの輝く MS から寄ってこのスカジオティーなども力当然力トップロックより証明住むのは特地やそうとこめの本所スチテストどうぞこの目にされへものなどないこの目にされ逃げようなどどうでもないもしとりちの6までちりだらへのこくなロースターターのスタースの懸命ハリハリハリ所詮遊びのカリカリ投資的だろかめめでほど自治方だけレスだけまでくりする闇からしたたるくれるの橋なる闇の出したばつきひなるこじねと慈悲なき飛べのチョキバタがいよもな裸かけ
Blood on my hands, blood on my shoes, blood on the air, blood on the ground, I'm on the move, better be scared. Blood on my lips, blood on my drip, blood in my lair. Enter the mists, if you insist, I'll answer your prayers. Blood on the walls, I'm unloading my shells. Blood in the street, hear the sound of the bells. London, this where the vampire dwells. Blood in the city, so welcome to hell. Blood on the walls, I'm unloading my shells.
हेलो गाइस, कैसे हैं? स्वागत है एक न्यू लाइव स्ट्रीम में। आज खेलेंगे अगेंस्ट इम्पैक्ट और मैं 50-50 आ चुका हूँ। कॉल अभी ना तो अभी 3 दिन है, 10 मतलब 10 पर एक मारूँगा और पीटी मनाऊँगा। GY का पीटी अब ग्रांट करूँगा, निकल जाएगी सही। नहीं तो स्कक आ रही है 6.4 में आ रही है स्कक, तो उसको मैं निकालूँगा। आज लेंटर नाइट इवेंट आ चुका है, आज वो भी करेंगे। हाय हेलो मियाँ, कैसे हो? माइक ऑफ नहीं है मेरा ब्रदर, मैं लोडिंग में हूँ। मैं इंट्रोडक्शन साथ चुका हूँ, अब लोडिंग है तो लोडिंग के बाद तो बोलूँगा ना। गेम का साउंड में काम नहीं किया।
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you
आवाज
hear
आएगा मेरा। ये भी है ये खत्म। साढ़े ना तो को जा रहा है कौन सा आइकन। चलो रेजन उड़ाते हैं, उसके बाद पीस कन्वर्ट करते हैं, पीस कर देते हैं, देखते हैं।
Use of force authorized.
Up to the freezer! Busted! Whirling snow!
Cascade.
Quietly now. Busted! My apologies!
2 मिनट शिफ्ट हो रहे नहीं हो सकता है बच्चा।
Things are about to get dicey.
Intel. Send.
तो अच्छा ले लो। नहीं बेकार बेकार। रुको थोड़ा आवाज।
Paimon, coming in! Paimon, coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
डायलॉग को
Paimon, coming in! Paimon, coming in! Is this level
ज़्यादा
okay?
करता
Can you hear?
और सबको बहुत यस। Let's go.
Use of force authorized.
Take flight! Quietly now. Busted. A dash across things! My apologies! Quietly now. Busted.
So rude! Yeah!
चलते में चलाते
Be still. Send.
बाबा सब उसका दिया बेकार 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 सब बेकार।
Use of force authorized.
Quietly now.
Cascade.
Gotcha.
अरे क्यों मारा इतना क्या किया?
Game's up. Time's over. Sakura swirl! Gotcha.
Intel. Send.
चलो
Paimon coming in. Paimon.
देखो आवाज़ का चलो कन्वर्ट करो. देखो चलो स्टोरी करते हैं लेंटर लाइन का. जो भी देगा लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब सभी कर लेना.
Split the bamboo in the morning, dry it till night. Shape then bend it. Nice and tight. Cross the strands to form a pattern, coat in silk, and you have a lantern. That's how you remember how to make a shell lantern. Did you get all that, Chi-Chi? Morning, split bamboo,
Yeah.
traveler.
ये आयो और चीची के साथ बात चाहिए अच्छी बात है.
What? No, that doesn't even rhyme. Look, it's them. Hey, Yaya. Hey, Chi-Chi. Whoa, traveler. Hi, Mom. You're here. Happy lantern, right?
हैप्पी लेंटर क्या बात.
I'm teaching Chi-Chi to make shell lanterns. It's a real test of finger dexterity, so it'll help keep her nice and loose. Yes, I do finger exercises to be a nimble zombie. Wanna try too, you two?
फेम बता चुका हूँ कितना पूछेगा 2 years कोर्स है. स्टमक गाइस.
Okay. Well, we need a whole bunch this year so it doesn't get too dark at night. Too dark? What does that mean? Dr. Baiju has patients who got hurt walking at night. The moon disappeared, so it was too dark to see.
अरे वो कल आर्यन कल 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 कल
The moon
कल सब खेलेंगे. कल सब मैं भी स्ट्रीम करूँगा ना.
behind the cloud? It was Jeonju. The Changshan told me about it, but now I forgot. It's an old myth from Tenyu Vale about a giant toad in the sky that eats the moon. What? The moon gets eaten? It's just a story. It's not like there's actually a giant toad in the sky. I asked Master about it, and well, I didn't see it that night. But I've checked several nights since, and it's been a According to Chi-Chi, though, the Ministry of Civil Affairs sent someone to do some kind of serious investigation. So, I don't know. Maybe something did happen. The Ministry of Civil Affairs? This is starting to sound bad. It's okay. You can fly. Even if it's too dark, you won't fall and get hurt. Yeah, exactly. So turn that frown upside down, Paimon. Or someday you'll get a whole bunch of wrinkles and wake up looking like an old granny. What?
Exactly.
Okay. No more frowning. The traveler can't fly. He can still fall and hurt himself, right? Don't worry. That's what the South Lanterns are for. As long as we make enough, Liyue Harbor will never go dark. Yeah, and there's the giant lantern, too. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Look, this year's Grand Lantern commemorates the Adeptus who guards the moon. With her watching over it, the moon will be safe for sure. A white horse. Wait, so that's the white horse Adeptus? Yeah. Legend has it she used to live on the moon. So if it were ever in danger, I'm sure she wouldn't just stand by and watch. Huh? We've heard of the White Horse Adeptus before, but we've never heard the part about her living on the moon.
Okay.
Probably because it's a folk legend from Tenyu Vale, so not a lot of people know about it. But recently, some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liyue, and the archaeological team even found evidence of ancient people worshipping an Adeptus who lived in a palace on the moon. It's kind of like how we write wishes on Shao Lanterns and release them during lantern night. The White Horse Adeptus would descend from the moon in her jade carriage and grant people's wishes. Oh, when did that happen? She sounds different from the other Adepti in Liyue. It must have been a super long time ago, because even Master barely knows anything about this Adeptus. Nope. Kinda unbelievable, right? Yentei said the White Horse Adeptus might even be a made-up legend, just like Danju the Moon Devourer. Yeah, a made-up horse and a made-up toad.
You're mistaken, children. The White Horse Adeptus really does exist.
Oh, Mr. Lu from the Baiju Guest House. But how do you know that for sure?
Wondered how the guest house got its name, Yao Yao?
Baiju... White coat. So, it's named after the White Horse Adeptus?
That's right. And that's because one of my ancestors was once blessed by the White Horse Adeptus.
Wait, really? Tell us more! Tell us more!
It was a long, long time ago, when this ancestor of mine was still a young girl. She was out gathering herbs and accidentally fell off a cliff. But the White Horse Adeptus rescued her.
Oh, that's it? I was expecting something a bit more... special? We've heard a whole bunch of stories like that before.
Patience, young one. Let me finish. After the White Horse Adeptus saved my ancestor, she told her a story about the moon and the ancient kingdom of Langan.
सेटिंग जाते always no कहाँ होता है
Completely lost track of time. So much so, in fact, that when she
मेरा वो दे दियो आर्यन कर लेना
but a
सेट
desolate ruin in its place. It was
नाम दे चुका मेरा
her knowledge. Countless years had passed in the mortal world.
Huh?
ठीक है ना मैं कर दूंगा इस टाइम के बाद
The most extraordinary part of all, it turned out to be a dream. When she woke up, she found herself at the bottom of the cliff, right where she had fallen. Other than her medicine basket, now filled to the brim with rare herbs,
आपका फेवरेट
it was as
बिरयानी
if
चोर
nothing had happened, until out of nowhere, a horse's whinny echoed through the air. And when she looked
हाँ वो तो
she
सब
saw
मैं भी
a
कहाँ जा
monster
सकते बोलता हूँ भाई
leaping over the cliff.
कुछ भी
doors leaping over the cliff. Wow, that sure is a crazy story. And now, it's starting to sound a bit too far-fetched.
Another skeptic. You sound just like my son. But I know it's true. Ancestral records don't lie.
Wait, so your son doesn't believe it happened?
first people use online
Don't get me started. Not believing is one thing.
ऐसा
But he
कर रहा
even
है
wants to
मतलब
change
भाई
the name of our
सन
guest
कैसे
house.
लग रहा है
It's a disgrace, I tell you, a disgrace. Well, it was getting about time for him to take over the guest house. And what's the first thing he does? Starts going on about how the name doesn't attract enough customers and how we're losing business to Wangshu Inn. Can you believe that? As if Baiju Guest House and Wangshu Inn aren't miles apart from each other.
Oh, what about something like the Geo Lord Rep? Paimon bet that would get people through the doors. Geo Lord's Rest. I like that one.
This isn't about getting people through the doors. This is about disrespecting our ancestors. Oh, White Horse Adeptus, my wish is this. Let your divine power be known.
गेम कल का स्ट्रीम का
Paimon wants to learn more about this adeptus.
हाँ वो दिया आर्यन दिया वो फ्रेंड आ रहा उसको लिंक करेगा तो फ्रेंड्स वो हो जाएगा
Yeah, Mr. Zhongli is super knowledgeable. He
तो
can
नहीं
learn
बना दो ना
questions even
इतने
Master
का दिक्कत है
Zhongli knew about. Yeah, we just saw him having tea at third round knockout. Alright, then that's our next stop. Titi and I are gonna keep making sow lanterns. Careful on the road. Goodbye, Paimon. Goodbye, traveler.
नहीं क्या नहीं क्या बात है ना अभी इवेंट नहीं मेरे को स्टोरी करनी थर्ड अराउंड यहाँ पे जाना है यहाँ पे सब बैठे हुए हैं भाई सांगरी से
Oh. Curious.
Impressive, right? What's with all the commotion over here? Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! I have something amazing to show you! What is it? Huh? What the? Part of the moon is blacked out! Was it really eaten by a giant toad?
Huh. I didn't expect you to know the story of Jonju the Moon Devourer, Paimon.
Don't underestimate Paimon. He learned a whole bunch of things in Sumeru.
But Jonju the Moon Devourer is a Liwa legend.
Now with knows no borders, so there. You're right about that, Paimon. But this dark circle doesn't look anything like a toad to me. A toad's egg, maybe? But that's about it. Oh, wait, Traveler! You've been in Notcry, right? The people there worship the moon goddess. So you should know what's going on here. Really? Not even in a place where people worship the moon? Oh yeah! Master told me that the tale of Jianzhu, the moon devourer, was how ancient people explained a certain celestial phenomenon.
But what is it exactly? Some kind of omen of disaster?
How so?
this picture, the moon is being covered from the center. So this can't be a normal eclipse.
Then, it's still an omen of some impending calamity?
We never said that. Ugh, some crazy customer left it at the restaurant. Just thinking about it gives me the chills.
Attention, everyone! As the auspicious festival season approaches, I have an announcement to make. I, Lu Xiong, am on the verge of becoming one of the most renowned archaeologists in all of Niue Harbor. No, scratch that. In all of Tibet. Even though I never trained at a prestigious academy, I still managed to dig up tons of treasures. And I understand practically a whole dictionary's worth of big words, too. Like my pops always
जो भी
said,
देख रहे हैं लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करके एंजॉय द स्ट्रीम और जिसको भी अकाउंट रिव्यू कराना है वो आ सकते हैं.
definitely my turn to make a name for myself.
What's the deal with her? No idea. Maybe she ate a bad batch of perch too?
What? You don't believe me? I'm telling you, I dug up treasures from the ancient nation of Longan. I even got a picture of Jeonju devouring the moon.
Longan? Jeonju? What is she even talking about? Sounds like she's a few perches short of a stew, if you know what I mean.
अरे एप्पल स्टोर है उसका भाई.
What if blackback perch stew
बता.
is my favorite? Stop talking about me like I'm not.
अरे आईपैड है.
You're just a stupid, ignorant man, and I'm gonna kill you.
Young lady, you need to calm down.
What? So you're looking down on me now too? How about I take you both out then? How does that sound?
This is a place for dining. If you wish to take me out, you'll have to do it elsewhere.
Don't act like you're better than me. Do you know who I am? I'm about to be the most famous archaeologist in all of Leona. No, Tibet. Show me some respect.
Huh? It's respect you want? Very well. For the sake of the other customers,
हेलो son of God. मैं हाथ चुका हूँ son of God कॉलोमिना में.
What? So Shenka started the fight? She had no choice. The woman pulled a shovel out of nowhere and started going crazy, flipping tables left and right. She even injured 2 other customers. Shenna did what she had to do to restrain her, then took her to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
तेरा वर्जन है ना इसे सेम वर्जन में होगा वो. मैं बता रहा.
What might have happened?
Yeah. I started cleaning up after all the commotion.
मैं वो नहीं बता पहले हो जाता था.
I thought it might be the one she dropped, so I rushed over to show someone.
She said she took a photo of Jeonju the moon devourer. This must be it.
Can you really trust what she said, though? Clearly, something is going on with her. Haimon's got a point. It sounds like she wasn't acting right at all. How do we know she wasn't possessed by some kind of evil spirit?
एक्शन रुक आया. तेरा कौन सा एक्शन
Aunt Shenna
चेक करने दो.
noticed if she was possessed.
All right. But what about the part about Longan and the treasure she found?
What about it?
What if she raided its tomb and dug up some super special relic, then got herself haunted by an ancient ghost? Was so powerful that even Miss Shenhe couldn't sense its presence. Your imagination is something else, Hu Tao. Why could an ancient ghost come to one named restaurant, huh? To eat my blackback perch stew? Hey, it could happen. I wouldn't eat your food if I was a ghost. Wait a second. She mentioned the ancient nation of Longan, right? Paimon heard that somewhere before.
You know what? My brother mentioned that some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liyue recently. Mostly colored glass, fine jade, and bronze relics. Some of the text inscribed on them has already been deciphered.
बोल.
There were some poetic verses, but the word long gone
हाँ
popped up
है।
as well.
तू कहाँ से टू आ गया भाई? कहाँ से देख लिया तू? कौन बताया तेरे को? ये बताया ना सर से।
Yeah, Paimon knows we've heard the name somewhere before. Do you remember, Traveler?
खेलूँगा सैटरडे संडे को करूँगा ऐसे। हम्म।
Right! His ancestor heard about it from the White Horse Adeptus. A White Horse Adeptus? Oh, so you must have been to see the giant lantern already. Yep. And it turns out that the White Horse Adeptus is super mysterious too. Even Mary
एक बार है ना
knows
आर्यन,
about her.
तो मेरा 0.9 वाइड स्पैन है दिखाता है।
Gold eyed Solomon has the 8 of depth.
That's just the interpretation you believe in, Vital. There are other theories out there too. The elders at Jusa village believe that during the Archon War, a white horse leapt from a clear sky, transforming into an adeptus who aided Rex Lapis.
हेलो भी अक्सर बुला कैसे हो? करूँगा सर नेक्स्ट सैटरडे नहीं तो फ्राइडे को करूँगा कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी।
Tracer deeds to an even earlier era. Yet in other ancient texts, including the relics I just mentioned, she appears as an emissary who listens to mortal wishes, bestowing the blessings of the heavens and moon upon the mortal realm. Which is why we write our wishes on Shao lanterns.
That's so complicated. So what's the verdict? Which version is the truth?
I'm afraid there's no definitive answer to that.
You two have been all over to that. Do you have an idea?
No, sorry. We were actually on our way to ask Zhongli. He knows even more about this kind of stuff than us. Ah, looking for a consultant, huh? He's having tea with Miss Linlong. Shigu Antiques is hosting an exhibition tonight. An exhibition? For what? All those antiques things Joe just mentioned. So if you head to the big ship docked in the harbor tonight, I'm sure you'll find them. So, where to next? How about we go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs to ask about the White Horse Adeptus? We might be able to find out more about the recent moon situation too. If you're heading to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, could you give them this picture for me? Since it belongs to that customer, she deserves to get it back at least.
अरे कौन मांग रहा बेचारा भाई सब बात।
Alright, we're off! Oh wait, I almost forgot! Happy Lantern, right? Come have a meal with us when you're free. We'll be there, or we'll be... where?
और इतना इशू हो रहा है तो अमंग अस भी है, ये भी सोचते रखना।
Possible that photograph was a fake?
A fake? You mean like the customer fabricated it to gain academic recognition?
Nice one, Changyun. I never even thought of it like that. How about we go check out that place tonight? I know exactly where it is.
All right.
I'll get scolded if I get home too late.
Live a little, Singcho. You act like this is a first for you.
कौन
Worst
सा
comes to worst, we'll get Xiangling to cook you
कौन सा
some
आर्यन?
okay?
Well, when you put it like that,
आर्यन
I suppose
वर्जन कौन सा
it's
बोला?
worth the risk.
You were just waiting for the promise of free food, weren't you? Fine. It's a plan then. We'll meet
देख रहा
up
हूँ।
tonight.
हाँ 0.95 है हम लोग का। नहीं
Sure I forgot something.
क्या बोलूँ मैं,
Sorry, I'll simply send someone to fetch it.
इसमें टाइम लगेगा।
As soon as I
मतलब
remember what it was.
हमारा 0.5 है सबका। ओए जेरिको
Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Yes. Now to start reeling them in.
And your grandfather is of the same opinion, Miss Lanyon?
Yes. On Lantern Rite, the moon shall go dark. That's what the signs are indicating. Celestial observation isn't Grandpa's strong suit, but he discussed it with several other elders from our clan, and their conclusion was the same. It's consistent with the information we've received from other sources as well. You mean the whole thing? About the legend of Jonju the Moon Devourer? Happening in real life? Yes, that's one of them. So it's true. I thought it was just a rumor. It's true. But right now, the bigger issue is that all our sources indicate the phenomenon's gonna happen again. I'm not sure this bodes well.
Let's remain optimistic for now. We're making progress interpreting the art of... Besides, apart from the incident at Wanmin Restaurant, there haven't been any other moon-related disturbances.
Minglong, Kuching, and Lanyan! You're all here!
Oh, Traveler! And Paimon! It's been a while. Happy Lantern Rite.
Yes, happy Lantern Rite. What brings you here, though? I thought you'd be in the harbor enjoying the Shao lanterns.
You're certainly not the type to visit Yujing Terrace for no reason. Is there something I can help you with?
What? We're not allowed to just drop in on our friends during the festive season?
I was only teasing.
Oh, and about all the moon business you were just talking about? We haven't been pursuing.
जो भी देखें लाइक एंड शेयर सभी कर लेना भाई.
Whoa! Something really did take a chunk out of the moon.
Someone managed to capture a picture of it. Is this Jonju, the Moon Devourer, then?
Even though we confirmed this event took place, I still can't quite believe what I'm seeing. Where did you get this picture? From Xiangling! She found it when she was cleaning up after that customer caused the scene. She thinks they must have dropped it. Wait, is this Chihuahua?
जल वॉइस संडे का सही है कर ले.
No, it's just Moran's. It said that
हाँ सही है कर लो
the ancient people of Chenyu Vale communicated with the heavens. And in this picture, the moon happens to be right above Chuang Terrace. I was just surprised, that's all. It's probably just a coincidence.
That's interesting because the ancient people of Chenyu Vale migrated there from the chasm area.
The chasm? So, that place is involved too?
According to our investigation, that customer you just mentioned, Liu Xiangshan, her father and grandfather are merchants in Liyue Harbor, and her mother and grandmother grow tea in Chaoying Village. A few days ago, she left her home in Chaoying Village to join a civilian archaeological team funded by Hoishan Hall, and ended up excavating some artifacts in the chasm area. These artifacts were then entrusted to Shigu Antiques and are set to be featured in an upcoming exhibition. Then, of course, the incident at Wanling restaurant occurred. We suspect something happened during the excavation that left her with quite the shock.
And now, it seems like she also went to Chawang Terrace and took that picture of the moon disappearing.
The chasm? Juwan Terrace? Things are getting pretty complicated.
She's not in a good mental state, so we took her to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some help. Why don't you come with me to check up on her? At this point, you seem invested in this case too. Then let's head there now.
यस लाइट चलो चीज मेरे को जी भाई कब मिलेगी बोबा फार्मेसी चीची का जगह में जाना है ओ माय गॉड Why are you doing out there? Okay.
Ah, Lady Yuha. Oh, and the Traveler and Paimon are here as well.
What a pleasant surprise. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy
I hope we're
Lantern
not interrupting, Dr. Baiji.
Not at all. I assume you're here to see the patient. Unless it's urgent, however, it would be best not to disturb her rest. It's quite unstable. She's even more agitated than when she first arrived. And she refused to cooperate when we tried to check her over. I had no choice but to prescribe a calming draught and to have her rest for 2 days.
So she's getting worse? That isn't the news I was hoping for.
It's just a precaution. Based on an earlier conversation with her, it seemed more like a fixation than anything else. She hasn't lost her mind.
That's right. When we asked about it, she kept insisting she was going to be famous, far and wide. Well, it might not be far and wide, but she certainly made a name for herself around Yujing Terrace.
Not often, that's for certain. From my initial assessment, the patient appears to have experienced some sort of shock, and whatever it was seems to still be haunting her.
But what could have caused such a thing? The relics from the chasm? Or the moon above Chawang Terrace that night?
Come back in 2 days, and you might just have your answer.
I suppose that's all we can do for now. We'll take our leave then, Dr. Baishu.
Of course. If you need anything else, don't hesitate to
Settings,
stop by.
settings.
Speaking of those relics from the chasm, aren't they being featured in an exhibition tonight?
That's right.
Are you planning to attend?
Yeah. We wanted to have a talk with John Lee anyway. Now.
I would, except every item in the exhibition had to be registered with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. So I'm afraid it's been spoiled for me. I reviewed them all myself. There are some rather peculiar artifacts, that's for certain. We're still working on decoding the ancient text that appears on them.
Yeah.
बोरा बकरी बोरा
Here's a whole bunch, doesn't it?
नहीं
How did you know?
Shincho told us. He said there were some ancient poems on them, too.
He's quite well informed, isn't he? Well, he's right. We believe they're direct references to the ancient nation of long gone. As for the other text, instead of regular poetry, it seems to be more like ceremonial language used to worship the moon and the gods.
The moon and the gods?
Well, looks like it's almost time for the exhibition. You two should head over. There's an usher at the harbor who will lead you to the venue. Not at all. The exhibition is free to the public. The people of Liyue have a great respect for our history and are eager to learn from it. Plus, the exhibition is being organized by Linlong, the owner of Shigu Antiques. As far as I know, it's been a long-time goal of hers to hold a cultural exhibition of this scale, where people can learn all sorts of information about the past.
Guess we're in for a real treat tonight, then.
Yes, have a great time. There's still more artifact decoding work I need to finish, so we'll have to part ways here. After seeing the picture you brought, there's a few ideas I'd like to follow up on.
You're hard at work even during festival season? Huh. You haven't changed one bit, Ka-Ching.
I'm simply fulfilling the responsibilities of my position. That's all. All right, I should get going. See you later.
Well, guess we should head over to the harbor and find that usher.
I have to stifle a smile every time I remember the look on my retainers' faces when I inform.
Ah, here for the exhibition? I can take you aboard. After you.
तो मेरा फ्रेम में है या नहीं तू फ्रेम तो दिया नहीं है ओ फ्रेम अरे दे देना उसको आईडी दे मेरा मेरे को फ्रेम पे आईडी दे मैं वो वाला आईडी दे कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी आ इसको चिपका उससे ज़्यादा मेरा है तू वहाँ क्या कर रहा है कल ही तो आया था वो मेरे साथ कौन सो
Greetings. I trust you've been well since last we met.
Speak of the devil! You're right where Retail said you'd be.
Ah, so Director Who gave me away, did she?
Don't act like you're up to some super secret business. We know you just do whatever you feel like.
Yo, Traveler, Paimon, what's up?
It's been a while, you two. Happy Lantern Rite.
Dado! Genshin! It's great to see you! You're here for the exhibition too?
heard these artifacts were from ancient times, I just knew I had to come learn more about them. I mean, what a discovery, right?
Yeah, Ningguang pretty much said the same thing. She thought coming here might help culture me up or something. But as you know, I'm more of a fists and punches type of person. I doubt one exhibition is gonna change that.
You're too modest, Captain. You're the leader of the Crux fleet. That takes far more skill than just fists and punches.
Plus, at the end of the day, you still decided to come. Even though you didn't have to listen to Ningguang.
Well, she's the
क्या
change,
बस
If she can't even get an average ship
इसमें तो ना बोल
me to do her bidding,
इसमें
how's
ना
that
बोल
gonna look?
आंसर
You sure know how to think from her
थर्ड
perspective,
पार्टी
huh?
आंसर थर्ड पार्टी हो सकता है कैंपर नहीं हो सकते यहाँ पे
Yes, I
इसमें
do. Anyway, how's everyone enjoying the exhibition?
I heard that if you see some...
Wait, so we can buy this stuff?
Indeed. Although Shigu Antiques is hosting this exhibition, many of the items come from private collectors. As both parties reach an agreement, you can make an offer of mora or an equivalent trade. Well, shall we continue our conversation as we look around?
Let's go! I'm super curious about all this stuff.
हाँ कैसा अच्छा इस पीछे पीछे चलना है हाँ एक बार सबसे फर्स्ट यो मोइट कैसा हो स्वागत है हेलो हेलो मैं फाइन ब्रदर अच्छी बात है ना
There's a huge toad on it. Could it be...
Huh. This material is quite unusual. It doesn't look like paper. More like silk, or some other kind of fabric.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Well spotted. This is a painting of Jianzhu, the Moon Devourer, made primarily with mulberry silk. Such craftsmanship is rarely seen in modern-day Lear.
Ha! Jianzhu the Moon Devourer! Paimon knew it! That toad made it super obvious.
What's that? A new dish at Wanmin restaurant?
No! It's a kind of lunar eclipse. You heard about how the moon disappeared recently, right?
Oh, yeah. You're saying a toad did
एक
that?
सेकंड रुक जाओ मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ
That's what the legend says.
So, nothing to do with food then. Noted.
And the figure next to the toad.
Is that the white horse Adeptus?
क्या
From
बोला
the
तुम
stories I've
मैं पढ़ा
heard,
नहीं
her palace lies on the moon.
सेकंड आईडी में ट्राई
That
गेट
would seem to
कोलम्बिना
be a
बट
logical
41
assumption.
89 घंटी है तो उसमें तो मैं चेक किया था उसमें मुश्किल तो है यार
In fact, this item was
ट्राई
discovered
तो
in
कर सकता हूँ मैं
Xinyu
कल
and many years ago
किया
at
हूँ
that.
Oh! So it's from Chenyu Vale?
Actually, that's not quite right. You see, this painting is primarily comprised of mineral-based pigments, such as cinnabar and azurite, which are usually
Not
found
a
within
problem.
stratified rock. This suggests its place of origin may very well have been the chasm.
You could have just started with that.
You're as knowledgeable as ever, Mr.
टुडे
Zhang.
9 आई
I
ट्राई
had only ever heard the legend of Jianzhu the Moon Devourer.
वो भी
And
मैं
now
भी तो कर
seeing
रहा
it
हूँ
depicted in this painting, I wonder if I purchased it, perhaps it could serve as inspiration for a new opera. Though I'm not quite sure who the painting belongs to right now.
A splendid idea, Miss Yoon. Perhaps in lieu of more, you could offer the lyrics to said opera as recompense.
The lyrics? But to whom?
I have one
Why, to
Sunday
me, of course.
yes
I am the after all.
Wait, so you're one of the private collectors of the exhibition? No wonder you know so much about the painting.
But lyrics in exchange for a precious antique? My work could never possibly be of equal value.
Sunday I get 4 4 or 5 hours used to tough. Okay, nice.
An astute observation, Captain Beto. In my possession, this painting is nothing
Daily
but a lifeless artifact.
Monday
In your
to
hands, however,
Saturday I use
it could be
laptop only
transformed into a
1
new
or
piece of
2
art
hours.
entirely.
Monday
Quite a
to
worthy
Saturday
exchange,
using
no?
only 1 to सही है
I'm
तो
not sure when I'll be able to
ज़्यादा
finish
समय तो
writing
गर्म ही
it.
होता है.
It certainly won't be ready this year.
Allow me to be equally forthright, Miss Yu. This silk painting is merely a copy I made of the original work. There is no need for such concern over its
अभी ये भी आया है रेंट एंड नाइन आया है तो ये भी कर सकते हैं इसमें भी निकल सकता है.
I had no idea you were such a skilled artist, Mr. Zhongli. I pride myself on having some knowledge of antiques, but I didn't notice anything that would point to it being a replica.
You never cease to amaze me, Mr. Zhongli.
You flatter me. All that said, Miss Yu, you must accept. Truly, I insist.
Big Mora to big paintings now, huh?
Your kindness is impossible to refuse, Mr. Zhongli. Rest assured, I'll be sure to return the favor.
I shall look forward to it.
Man, that was quite the find. I should buy something too, if only so I can show it off to Mengguang.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
This bronze war chariot is really something.
It must have quite the story behind it.
Tried for
I've never
all
seen
work
anything
after
like
I
it
do not
before.
like
Do you know
do
what
not
this is,
like
Charlie?
must play game in night.
Ah,
Also the winter.
I heard from Miss
वो तो
Lin
पता है.
that a carriage made of
रात को मैं कभी
celadon
ज़्यादा नहीं
jade was
खेलता हूँ.
unearthed in the chasm. A copper canopy, a body adorned with flowing clouds and geometric patterns. Yes, this must be the one. A precious.
बोलेंगे तो मैं अभी जाता है कर सकता है कौन.
Crazy to think people back then were capable of such intricate metalwork.
Too often we view the past and future through the lens of the present. Objects that fascinated us as children seem crude later in life. And that's only after a few decades or so of separation. If one were to stretch time across hundreds or thousands of years, one might discover that time
नहीं ठीक
is
है
the force
कोई
that
दिक्कत नहीं.
pushes things forward.
It would seem the people of that era a remarkable civilization in their own right.
Makes me want to get my hands on this even more. It wants me to be so jealous, don't you think?
Has this war chariot caught your eye, Captain Beto?
Oh, you must be Linlong from Shibuya.
तो इन
Nice to meet you.
यो गेम ठीक है ओके.
Amazing so far.
Well, that's all thanks to supportive patrons like you and Mr. Zhongli, of course. As for this war chariot, it was discovered by an archaeological team sponsored by Hoishan Hall. The price comes in at 90 million mora. How much?
90 million? Oh, ooh, looks like my eyes were a bit too big for my wallet.
Quite a bargain.
A bargain? 90 million mora could beat Paimon for like 1,000 years.
And if you actually went on an eating spree that long, perhaps you'd be considered an antique worth that kind of mora too.
What, 90 million? Nuh-uh. Paimon's worth way more than that.
Well, if Mr. Zhongli thinks
We are 90 or 90 meter
Putting way too
more.
much faith in Zhongli.
9 million more.
Failed.
हेलो जिस मार्क 9139 हेलो कैसे हो.
I'll take the
तो
someone will come by with the payment.
Right, the discerning eyes.
आपको कुछ अकाउंट रिव्यू कराना है कुछ जानकारी चाहिए तो बता सकते हैं.
Someone deliver it to the Alcor.
Straight to Yujing Terrace. I'd like for the Tianquan to see the proof of my discerning eye for herself.
Understood.
Great. Yunjin and I both found something. What about you three? Cruising? And don't worry about the Mora. It's all on me. Nobody's going home empty-handed tonight.
Do you know me?
But I'm afraid
आप आए थे
matters to discuss.
2-3 बार आए थे, बस ज़्यादा बार नहीं आए, तो मेरे को पता नहीं है।
Keep you, Mr. Zhongli.
जो रेगुलर चैट करता है उसको मैं जानता हूँ।
Right this way.
Paimon, perhaps you would like to accompany me.
What? So you can show us another bargain antique that's so far out of our price range it's not even funny?
Other people are always demanding Mr. Zhongli's time, but it's quite rare for him to extend an invitation himself. I wouldn't pass up this opportunity if I were you, Paimon.
Yeah, just don't forget to come aboard the Alcor for a drink later.
Yeah, guess you're right. Taking a quick look isn't gonna cost us anything. Let's go!
अरे मियाओ चोमो, अरे मियाओ, तू है वैसे दूसरे ये अपना मैंने कौन है सारे कहीं ना कौन सा तू कर रहा है भाई। मेरे को असली नाम से आया वैसा मेरे को फिर लग रहा था तू ही होगा।
That we found Mr. Zhongli.
हम तो मजाक करते हैं भाई। मैं तो मजाक कर, मैं सीरियस देखा नहीं, ठीक से देखा नहीं, ना पता चला तू ही है।
These are a type of ceremonial jade. You're familiar with Chen Yu's
नहीं
range
है
jade, right? Yes?
उसका है फ्रेम का।
Oh, yeah! So these pieces are all used in the ranging ceremony?
Well, you may not know, Paimon, but before the range jade Rite came into practice,
अरे
Chen Yu
फ्रेम,
was known for a different
अरे
ceremonial
मेरा सिर
tradition
चकरा देगा
that
तुम
also
तो।
involved jade.
हैं मेरा सिर मेरा क्या करना चाहता है तू?
The Song to honor Earth, the Gui to honor the East, the Zhang to honor the South, the Hu to honor the West, and the... It's unfortunate, however...
तो रुक तू है ना अभी, रुक बेटा तेरे को करूँगा।
I know. These jade artifacts are from such an ancient time. It's proved difficult to track them down, even for our establishment.
No matter. You happen to have precisely the piece I was looking for.
Bunny, I am thinking sponsor you Wilkie gave it 300 and 305 सब हो जाए तो करूँगा पक्का। आप करेंगे तो मैं करूँगा पक्का, साथ में हम दोनों डिस्काउंट में बैठ के कर सकते हैं। हो जाएगा तो कौन से हैं कौन फ्रेम
Take a closer look.
देख मोहित अभी 260 300 हो जाए तो हो सकता है कर लूँ।
It's been thousands of years since the
और
moon
260 300 जल्दी नहीं पड़ेगा तो देखेंगे। 300 भी हो जाए तो कर लूँगा एक मतलब इतना दो ये भी मतलब कर सकते हैं। स्पॉन्सर तो आप करेंगे
It's worth looking into.
Your insight is invaluable, Mr. Zhongli. I had no idea how special this piece was. Since it has caught your interest, allow Shigu Antiques to cover the cost.
That is far too generous, Miss Linman.
Not at all. I've always wanted to give people a chance to appreciate these snapshots of history. So, holding an exhibition like this has been a lifetime wish of mine. And it never would have been possible without your help, Mr. Zhongli.
I merely put in a good word with a few acquaintances of mine.
And it had a profound impact. Without your recommendation,
I doubt half of these collectors would have come to the exhibition. So, on both a personal and professional level, I owe you my thanks, Mr. Zhongli. Wow! Zhongli actually did something useful for once.
I can sponsor you welcome giveaway at any time. ठीक है ना, ठीक है मोहित, तो ठीक है, सवाल करो थोड़ा सा। 300 350 सब भी हो जाए उसके बाद सोचूंगा।
Three, 5, 7. 11, 13, 17. Nineteen, 23, 29.
जी बात। Your wish मतलब short live easy get watching and सब अरे पता है मेरे को। मैं आंसर चैनल ऐसा बोल रहे तो ठीक है, मैं कोई ऐसे स्टम में गाइस करूँ, मैं शॉर्ट स्ट्रीम करूँगा, मैं तो शॉर्ट में करूँगा।
All I know is the longing in people's hearts. Yet, I sense the moonlight's guidance within you, child. Perhaps that is what brought you here. You seem confused. Perhaps I can help in some way. The path home is that direction. I believe someone told me that before, but I was never able to reach the end. You should take a look.
useful for once.
Your complexion looks rather ashen, traveler. Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, what's wrong? Does your stomach hurt?
Ah, I see. I'm afraid we must take our leave, Miss Linma. My friend has taken ill, and I must escort him to get some rest.
Of course.
Traveler, Paimon, please, come with me. Ah, yes. Regarding the payment for the Jade token. Charge the expense to the color if you would.
Guess someone's thinking of me. Huh, but this late at night?
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Yeah, he'd be the perfect employee if he just knew how to rein in the spending. But never mind him. Let's focus on the moon. We gotta see if it gets eaten tonight.
I don't think it's going to happen. We've been out here all night, and the moon's the same as ever.
You got any free character but first है अभी मैं अभी इवेंट में स्टोरी कर रहा हूँ अभी और स्टोरी में फोकस कर रहा हूँ अभी इवेंट में और बाद में करूँगा अभी वो वाला इवेंट का स्टोरी कर रहा हूँ मैं कर लूँगा तो मैं देखूँगा किस कर लूँगा मैं ये लैंड लूँगा लैंड सिंसुक 6 है संग्राम 6 है मेरे पास 6 स्टार 6 है वो भी मैं लेना नहीं निकालूंगा एनिवर्सरी
When the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
Aren't we going to rest? Why did you bring us here?
Because I imagine the traveler would like to know what just happened to him.
Oh, right. Ugh. Paimon coming in! Paimon coming...
It sounds like his spirit formed an inexplicable connection with the being in that space. Ah, you suspected from the beginning, didn't you? Indeed, the being you met is the fabled White Horse Adeptus, and the original owner of this jade token. Her name is Zibai.
Wait, does that mean she's inside this token?
No, she does not reside within this token, but rather within the moon's shadow. This token is merely a medium. Word has it you accomplished. Tell me, did you ever wonder about the other moon? The one that hung in its place for thousands of years?
We never really thought about it, but it must have been a fake, right? A fake moon!
Indeed, it was false. Its true nature, nothing but a projection of the moon. It also happens to be the prison that confines Zibai to this day.
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is trapped inside that projection? Then we need to rescue her! But the moon in the sky right now is the real one, right? Where did the fake moon go? And why can't Paimon see it?
With the return of the true moon, the shadow naturally lost its place in the heavens. Now, it is disintegrating bit by bit. It's a process that comes and goes. When it occurs, it looks like the moon is being obscured by a black shadow. But when it stops, the shadow disappears and becomes invisible to the eye.
So, you're saying there's an invisible fake moon blocking the real moon right now?
Indeed.
Okay, this is not what Paimon was expecting.
आई टू स्किप हॉर्स क्वेस्ट मेरे को पता है अब उस क्वेस्ट और स्किप भी कर सकता हूँ मैं ना तो लाइव स्ट्रीम है ना ब्रदर
My hypothesis is that people...
Wait, so?
Quite the contrary. After countless years trapped inside, the two have merged into one. When the moon's shadow is gone, Zibai will cease to exist in this world.
Oh no! So, by bringing the moon back, we actually hurt the White Horse Adeptus?
Do not burden yourself with such thoughts. Because of your actions. Yes, and that is why I invited you here tonight. Your connection to that broken jade token confirms that you can do what I envision. However, while I had hoped to receive your assistance, this matter could have significant ramifications. I must admit a certain reluctance to implicate you in more of Tevat's secrets. Often, the deeper one's knowledge of such matters, the harder it becomes to extricate oneself from them. You are someone who once traveled through the boundless sea of stars. Such is your conviction, then. Since journeying beyond Lille, you have had ample time to reflect on these matters, it would seem. Very well. The first secret I must reveal is that Zibai has long since passed away. The being within the Shadow Moon is merely one of the 3 deadly selves she severed before her death.
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is dead? Weren't you supposed to tell us how to fix this? Now it just seems even more impossible!
Please remain calm, Paimon, and allow me to explain. The 3 deadly selves is a practice used by those engaged in spiritual cultivation. The intent is to sever the 3 vice-laden mortal selves to reveal one's true, pure self beneath. However, Zibai's 3 selves are more complicated in nature. Because in the moment before her death, someone preserved the shattered essence of her soul and placed the fragments within her 3 deadly selves. If we retrieve the 3 fragments of her soul, there is a chance we can restore her presence in the mortal realm.
So that means we can bring her back to life?
Yes, provided we retrieve the fragments of her soul's essence from the 3 deadly selves. Indeed, the being you encountered was Zibai's first deadly self, Ziju. After Zibai's death, she ascended to the heavens and became one with the Shadow Moon. The essence that resides within her is a heavenly soul, also known as Taiwan. Thus, this self is the closest to Zibai's true nature. That said, because she is trapped within the Shadow Moon, we have no choice but to seek out the other 2 soul essences first. Then we can unite them as one.
Paimon coming in!
बोलो push Zibai or push skip, push Skirk and is coffee for completing. मैं Zibai में पहले PT करूँगा, PT तो अभी नहीं. I have Elan and Farina for Skirk and Scofier. मैं तो किसका मेरा अकाउंट में पूछ रही है आपका
Her
सेकेंडरी
second
अकाउंट में?
deadly self is called Ziju. After Zibai's death, she fell into a slumber deep beneath the earth in what is now known as the Chasm.
My ID. देखो जीवाई निकाल सकते तो एक जियो डीपीएस तो हो जाएगा और स्कर्क का तो स्कर्क और स्कॉफिया दोनों जाओ तो जाना है तो फ्रीना है ऐसे आपके पास मैं देखा हूँ सेकंड अकाउंट में मेन आईडी में निकालना तो निकाल सकते जीवाई अच्छा है और सेकंड वाला भी निकालना तो सेकंड वाले में स्कर्क और स्कॉफिया जा सकते हैं मैं बोलूँगा तो मैं बोलूँ सेकंड अकाउंट में स्कर्क और स्कॉफिया दोनों साथ में करो बहुत आईडी है वही ना और स्कर्क और स्कॉफिया आपको पसंद जा सकते हैं दोनों अकाउंट में जीवाई को छोड़ सकते हैं जीवाई का नेक्स्ट टाइम निकालना जियो डीपीएस तो अच्छा है सेकंड आईडी आई थिंक नूबी 7 और R1 नूबी जा रहे नूबी किए पूरे इतना है थोड़ा सा मैं भी कर लूँगा हेल्प चल आप इतना चाहते हैं तो कर दूँगा तो मैं निकल में जा स्कर्क और स्कॉफिया दोनों में without weapon secondary weapon
The essence within her is the Earth, also known as Shuangling. She is the self that inherited most of Zibai's memories and wisdom.
So, do we have to go there to find her?
that won't be necessary. I sensed her presence on the jade carriage from earlier. The one at the
I
exhibition.
just know about main ID. main ID में आपको जीवाई पसंद है तो जा सकते हैं, और आपको फ्रीन स्कर्क और स्कॉर्पियो मन चाहिए तो जीपीआर को स्किप करो और आप पूल को जमा करो, और 6.4 का में भी फर्स्ट हाफ में आ सकता है, नहीं तो सेकेंड हाफ स्कर्क स्कॉर्पियो एक साथ भी आ सकते हैं और अलग अलग भी आ सकते हैं, तो डिपेंड करता है आपको। वो भी करेक्टर है ना जी भाई, तो आपको ऊपर है आपका अकाउंट है। अर्ली या जी भाई 50-50 क्या है मोहित? नेक्स्ट गारंटी तो देख जी भाई, नेट स्कर्क दोनों के ऊपर है, और आईडी हैव गारंटी तो देख डिपेंड करते। जी भाई चाहिए तो जाओ, जी भाई के आपको फंड करना ना,
It's possible. The return of
और
the
दोनों
first
पसंद है
moon
तो क्या कर
awakened
सकते
her,
हैं, एक को जाना
and she
पड़ेगा पहले,
emerged from
जो
the
पहले आ रहा है
castle
उसको निकालो,
alongside that batch of ancient artifacts.
उसकी वजह उसका 50-50 इतना मैं बोल रहा हूँ।
Wait! That must be why you agreed to help with the exhibition! To investigate the artifacts!
Indeed. So in truth, Miss Linlong was the one who helped me. The third deadly self is Zichao. The essence within her is the human soul, also known as Yojing, Zibai's shade. Thus she is the most free-spirited among the three. She lent me her aid during the Archon War, 1,000 years ago. But later, as her powers waned, she retreated into the mountains.
क्या हुआ?
I imagine finding Zichao should prove the most
क्या हो गया?
troublesome. So I shall take it upon myself to track her down.
नथिंग तो देख जी भाई, आपको पसंद है तो
So, we need to find the second deadly self, right? But where do we even start?
Locating her should not prove difficult. In life, Zibai was fond of mortals, and as the self who inherited most of her memories and wisdom, Zichu should be the same.
I like all female characters. I like all female characters. तो जाओ जी भाई, पसंद नहीं है तो जाओ.
It's possible she has possessed someone and is meandering the bustling streets of Liyue Harbor as we speak.
Possess someone?
ऑटो में नहीं लगा, वो
She
ऑटो में
raided
लगा
a
दो.
tomb and dug up some super special relic, then got herself haunted by an ancient ghost. Exactly! Lu Xianxiang!
It seems you have a lead in mind already.
Should still be at Boo Boo Pharmacy. She was super agitated when she first got there, so Baishu gave her some calming medicine and told us to come back in 2 days. Do you think it could be her, Shenlei?
It's quite possible.
जो
The
करेगा
deadly
वो
cells
करेगा.
are impure beings that can easily
देख.
influence mortal minds.
आप बोल रहे तो मैं देखता हूँ मंडे से ट्राई करने. मैं ट्राई तो किया तो उसमें भी सपोर्ट नहीं मिला शॉर्ट स्ट्रीम में. आप बोल रहे तो ट्राई करूँगा, कल भी करूँगा और गेंशे में भी करूँगा.
Sound plan. Well, I should get started on my own investigation then.
But you're leaving already?
I must. Zhao went into hiding after the Archon War. If I am to have any success tracking her down, and there's no guarantee, I should start sooner rather than later.
But there's still so much you haven't told us. Like, who the White Horror's Adeptus actually is, and how she died in the first place. Not to mention who it was that preserved the fragments of her soul.
Should our endeavor prove successful, then naturally those answers will follow. If not, speaking of them would be rather meaningless.
Aw.
It would seem that this is a question you are unwilling to set aside. Very well. I shall tell you. It was the Avatar of Time. Ah, so you know of her existence.
The ruler of time saved her soul.
Indeed. Preserving what remained of Zibai's soul in the moment before her death. Only the power of time could be capable of such a thing. However, there is no telling what effect it has had on the three deadly selves. In other words, you must exercise caution when seeking out Zib. On the night of Lantern Rite, countless Shao lanterns, and the wishes written upon them, will be released into the sky. I estimate that this event will trigger the Shadow Moon's collapse. When that happens, the cage that confines the first deadly self will open. That is our moment to act, but also the moment where all could be lost. For if we fail to retrieve the other two soul fragments in time, Zibai's resurrection is hopeless. As I mentioned before, the answers to your remaining questions should come in time, providing our efforts bear fruit. Let us hope that all proceeds smoothly in the days to come.
Yes, mate. Done. आज भी 300 मिलेगा ना। अच्छा 9 30 देखना मुझे, मैं लॉगिंग किया था। रात को लॉगिंग कर लेना मोहित, 9:30 मेल में आएगा। Now second ID I try get Colmina now 41। जा रहा तो रुक, जा रहा क्या करना बताओ। After I think for novice 7 अरे 7 R1 क्यों जा रहे भाई मैं। एक सेकंड। हाँ तो ये कौन सा दो में क्यों कर रहे थे मोहित। ये चलो मैं
Don't worry.
लोगों को
I put
बताऊंगा।
in.
यहाँ पे थे आप। जो क्रिम्सन वाला क्रिम्सन वाला डोमेन में था अभी। क्या करूं, क्या करना है बताओ मुझे, कुछ कर लो, क्या करूं, एकदम खेती इतना ही कर सकते। हाँ 41 का ही है, फिर मैंने फार्मिंग लो तो इसको भी मैं कर दूँ ज़्यादा, तो फिर मैं फार्मिंग करना है तो क्या करता हूँ। चलो अंडरग्राउंड अंडरग्राउंड क्या में जा नॉट क्राई का मैप खोलना है। नॉट क्राई बोले क्या बोले? Eso dame cállense todito. Uf. Pobre. Espera, se toca ir a ese. प्रीमियम और प्रीमियम होगा, बहुत है भाई। ये कौन सा क्या आया है, क्या है ये?
Look, a rainbow!
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Witness the power of Kuwa.
No more lies. Can't hide the truth.
Whoa! Aw, what a mess. I'm sorry. It wasn't on purpose.
Rain outlines your fate.
क्या कुकी है या नहीं? कुकी होता तो बहुत इजी हो जाता। अरे कुकी नहीं है बाबा। बाबा यूज़ करो फीलिंग के। रुक मैं टीम को थोड़ा चेंज करूँ। छोटा हो ये बाबा यूज़ करो।
I'll take care of it.
चल यार यूज़ करूँगा।
Let the show begin.
I can still smell the sea breeze. Even from all the way.
इधर है। यहाँ कुछ है ये। कुछ तो लाना था, मैं भूल रहा हूँ यहाँ पे। यहाँ पे जाते नहीं नीचे नहीं पीछे नहीं। मेरा वहाँ तो वो दी। यहाँ से मैं सुन देखता हूँ। मैं ऑफ स्ट्रीम भी मैं थोड़ा कर लूँगा।
The blessings of the heavens do not fall impartially.
इलेक्ट्रो है ना और
thin. No more lies.
ना ये रखना चाहिए था क्या बहुत गंदा पिट रही है आई नीड बिल नेफर वो तो पता चल रहा है नेफर अभी बिल नहीं है ऐसे तो सही है ऐसे तो सब सही है और सब मैन देखना में
Witness my magnificence!
The Scotland reward. Wow. मैं अब चलता हूँ मोहित मैं ऑफ स्ट्रीम कर देता हूँ पूरा कैप्चर ठीक है ना जमा करता हूँ ऑफ स्ट्रीम करता हूँ ये कर रहा हूँ मेरा टाइम हो गया सभी
The blessings of the heavens do not fall impartially.
कल मिनट स्टमक गाइस का मैं करूँगा दोस्तों के साथ वो आ जाना और आपको भी खेलना तो स्टमक गाइस आ जाना और लाइक ऐसा पैसा भी कर देना मिलता है बाय बाय और जो बोले ना शॉर्ट का मैं देखता हूँ इसका और लाइक ऐसा पैसा भी कर लेना बाय बाय मैं करता हूँ ऑफ टाइम